In general, as we go through life, we have in our consciousness the built-up network or mental fabric of reality unique to ourselves. Memories, factual information, and creation of thought. We rely on this part of ourself more or less unwittingly to navigate the environment of solid liquid gas. For example, don't stick your hand in that fire because fire really hurts and damages the body. At some point, you just know this. Sensations give us information which we process within our minds and we take action accordingly. When you're hungry, you eat, and so on. But the five senses, touch, taste, smell, hearing, and sight, are the basics. What about more complex ideas found in science, music, and art? If you want to understand particle physics, for example, you would need to acquire a body of information first to do so. If you want to understand the paintings of Henry Toulouse-Lautrec, it's likely necessary for you to inquire through reading about the artist and the aesthetics of their work. Now, I've come to believe in the Christian doctrine. I believe that Christ is the Messiah, the Son of God. I also purport to hear the voice of God. But this is an experience, not a belief. If someone feels a hot surface, they don't say they believe the object is hot. Simply put, they perceive hotness. So what can the atheist say if considering my experience? 1. Perhaps I'm lying. But in this case, for argument's sake, suppose that I'm not. Since you don't know me, you couldn't say otherwise. And if I'm lying to support my own belief, I undermine myself and do no good. I have no motive to lie. I'm neither looking to get you to join my church, nor am I asking for money. Number 2, the atheist could argue that I'm hallucinating. But I'm not having a drug experience. I've had those, and they are fundamentally different. Among other reasons, a drug alters the full spectrum of mind experience. Now, on the other hand, if I'm hallucinating because of cognitive deficiency, then generally I would be unable to function normally, and since I'm writing and producing this video, it would be reasonable to assume otherwise. Number 3, it could be said that I want, quote-unquote, to hear God, and so my imagination conjures up a mental voice. But I know my imagination very well. Right now, I can imagine a conversation between a friend and I years ago. The experience of that conversation is local. It feels like it's in my head, but when I hear the voice of God, the vocal image is outside, upward, and far away, and at the same time of powerful, loving, and sometimes stern character. Moreover, this voice does not approve the desires of my heart. Is any of this proof that God exists? Well, for me it is. But for you, God cannot be demonstrated. Mind you, God is not intent on having himself proved. Some experiences are very subtle. My advice is be still and practice calm. Settle your mind with sitting meditation. Reach out to God and pray for guidance. To accomplish any of this as an unbeliever, you must first open your heart and suspend the limited understanding of your modern scientific mindset. Read the gospel, the life, love, and truth. Also, watch part 2 of this video for more on finding a state of listening calm.